Hey, what's up guys, Mech here. Time to do another beer review. For some reason it feels like it's been a while since I did one, but it was just last week. So moving on with the Guinness variety pack that I started last week with the Guinness original. This time we have a very special one. The Guinness 200th anniversary extra, sorry, not extra, export stout. And I say this is a very special beer because not only is it, celebrating 200 years of Guinness being brought to the United States, but the export stout is not something you can usually find. I've actually, I was yet to find it in a variety pack myself. Unless I'm mistaken, I don't think I've had it before. See if I can get it. Oh, 2 points. So, things could be a little bit different on the channel. You might not notice a difference, but I have been streaming on Mixer, and that's going to be changed to Fridays only. Not this Friday because I'm busy, because we're getting a new bed. We got a purple bed, guys, and it's more significant than just the color. Read up on it if you want, but I'll be busy setting that up tomorrow. But starting next week, we're still gonna be doing beer reviews, probably Thursday or Friday, but no more streaming except for Fridays because I just got so much going on, and I've been working overtime at work and all that stuff. So a little different. Anyway, we'll get right on to the pour here. I just remembered that I didn't do any read-ups yet, so we'll do that after. We'll let this kind of chill out while we read about it. We got the old Irish glass here with the horseshoe and the clover. It's such a dark beer, it's crazy. Like, even when I hold it to the light here, it is pitch black dark. I mean, it's more like a dark brown, to be honest, but it is just as dark can be, with a kind of a creamy tan head, which is, it's not big, but it is sticking around. So since I unceremoniously forgot to hop on over to Beer Advocate, let's do that. And on beeradvocate.com, we have a 4.02 out of 5 with an exceptional rating. That's like probably one of the highest ratings I've seen in beer reviews that I've done, at least for a long time. This is with 434 ratings, which is, to be honest, in the grand scheme of things, is not very many. So to get an exceptional rating is awesome. Brewed, obviously, by Guinness in Ireland, more so Dublin, Ireland. I believe these are still imported. Brewed with black patent malt. Open Gate Brewery, St. James Gate, Dublin. Yeah, imported by Diageo Beer Company USA, Norwich, Connecticut. Product of Ireland. Brewed in Ireland by Guinness & Co., St. James Gate, Dublin 8, Ireland. So, yeah, real deal here. Really, really awesome stuff. Where'd the music go? Sorry about that. Deviate a little bit. So yeah, 6% ABV, with availability as rotating, but I don't think I've ever seen this before. So I don't know, maybe it's more common in other places. The notes are a little bit extensive here, but I'll read them real quick anyway. Guinness history changed forever in 1817. In that year, Benjamin Guinness, Arthur's son, not sure who Arthur is, I'm guessing he may be of importance in the company, brewed our first beer with a new roasted grain called black patent malt. His stout recipe laid the foundation for how we would brew for the next 200 years. The same year, Benjamin brewed his lovely dark beer. We shipped the first barrels of Guinness to America. To this day, America's favorite stouts are still brewed at St. James Gate. Based on the Guinness brewing logs of 1817, Guinness 200th Anniversary Export Stout seeks to brings to life the same dark ruby red color and complex flavor of Benjamin's beer from 200 years ago. Rich and full-bodied with notes of caramel, toffee, and sweet chocolate. Smooth drinking with just the right amount of bitterness. Guinness 200th Anniversary Export Stout carries on the legacy of 1817 and looks forward to our next 200 years in America. Cheers, you guys. That is probably one of the most impressive notes I've ever read on Beer Advocate. Style, foreign export stout. Do the quick read up. Foreign export stout, a special style of stout that is brewed bigger than normal for a long journey. The more traditional foreign export stouts will be found in the tropical regions of the world. Higher in alcohol with a very pronounced roasted character. Expect moderate to high roasted grain and malt flavor with a coffee, chocolate, or lightly burnt grain character, although without a sharp bite. Moderately dry with low to medium esters and medium to high bitterness. Moderate to no hop flavor, can be earthy, herbal, or floral. Very nice. And since we're already poured here, head is pretty much gone. You get a sniff and it's just instant chocolate. If you're into that, you're gonna love this. And I am definitely into that. One of those beers you can breathe deep into it when you're giving it a smell, because it smells that good. I tell you, I cannot tell you how much I've never been on a plane. I've never really traveled very far, but I cannot tell you how much I would love to visit the Guinness Brewery in Dublin, Ireland, and be able to experience some beer on tap there, straight from the source, and not have to have it after it's traveled overseas. I mean, I can only imagine how amazing in a comparison it would be. It'd be truly spectacular. I gotta tell you guys, most of the smells I get is malt and chocolate for the most part. Slight bits of coffee, slight bits of caramel like they say in the description, but for the most part, it's just straight up chocolate, and that's perfectly fine. So anyways, guys, to 200 years of Guinness in America. Cheers. Sometimes I forget to not take a very large sip because it's so good. Now, like I said, with the other ones, I've already had this beer once on St. Patrick's Day, but I did not have it in a glass. So this is an even more pronounced flavor because of it. It does have a pretty dry taste to it, if I'm honest. Which is totally fine. But it's like, it's very hard to put my finger on it. I got a little distracted there because the music was acting weird. But yeah, the taste of it it does have a dry character to it. It's got this more complex malty flavor once you get into it. And the thing about Guinness that you may not know that Guinness actually tends to get a little bit better, more developed as it warms up. Lots of beers that are kind of the opposite. They'll tend to get skunky and nasty. Not so much with this beer. It kind of brings out more of the flavor. But with this particular beer, it has a very nice, rich, sweet, chocolatey, malty flavor to it. It almost kind of tastes the way it smells, but the taste is a little bit more complex. Like I said, it's kind of dry. It's really malty, but you've got this nice, sweet, chocolatey flavor that rolls on through and kind of lingers on your tongue the way some dark chocolate would if you were to have like just a bar of dark chocolate, you know. For anybody who's a fan of Guinness like I am, this is a real treat, because you're able to taste where Guinness originally came from in the coffee notes and the chocolate, the slight bitterness, and just the lingering malt flavor is very, very delicious, and it's just it's a very nice beer to experience if you're a fan of not just Guinness, but also just these kinds of beers. So there's not much more to say about it. That is the 200th anniversary Export Stout. Really awesome beer. I'm a huge fan of it. Something I would never not want to have. I can only imagine how good it would be on tap. I've had the regular Guinness Stout on tap, and that is a spectacular beer. This, I can only imagine. So anyways, guys, that's the Guinness 200th anniversary Export Stout. Thank you for watching. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about these kind of beers, like these darker beers that are really rich in that chocolate and malt flavor. And tell me, are you a fan of them? Have you had this particular beer before from Guinness? I'd love to hear about it. If you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up and subscribe to see more. My plans for the channel, since I'm not going to be doing as much streaming, I would like to start doing like a beer blog on the beers I'm reviewing, so that we have more than just the video review. More details on that to come, so make sure you are followed up on all the socials. All the socials are going to be right over here on this side of the screen. Hit me up on Twitter and Facebook, Instagram. You can check there to see any updates on what's going on. Be a lot of fun to make this more than just a video review type of thing. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy your beers, man. Thank you for watching. Take care.